problem for Mumbai. Only once have they found the net in 3 matches. Anelka himself hasn't recovered from a groin problem. Spaniard Aitor Fernandez and Irishman Darren O'Day step into the back 4. Gabriel's sizzling show as a substitute here against Chennai earns him a starting berth. And Juan Aguilera is taking the place of Salim Benashur in midfield. The goals should come from India's all-time top marksman Sunil Chetri or the lightning-quick Sunny Norda. Unsurprisingly, Roberto Carlos leaves well alone. Antonio Doblas has conceded only once in his 2 appearances in goal. Senaj Singh, an early substitute for the injured Adinga in Kerala, retains his place at left-back. Seasoned internationals John Arnorisa and Chikau look like 2 of the more influential newcomers to the league, while Flora Maluda will again supply the ammunition for the likes of the Brazilian Gustavo dos Santos and Robin Singh. It's an impossible match to predict. What we can tell you is that amongst the substitutes for Mumbai are France Bertin, the Haiti international, while Richard Gadze, on the back of 2 goals in just 17 minutes for the Delhi Dynamos in the last 2 games, is amongst those on the bench for the side from Delhi. Nicholas Anelka has just taken a stroll across to our side of the pitch here in the D.Y. Patil Stadium. Steve Hodges made the same journey. Welcome to Mumbai, Steve. Another night, another game, and another unpredictable one.
Yeah, John, I mean, even last night, looking at the North East game, we were thinking Chennai, yeah, a tough game on paper, but they get a result up there. But it all went badly wrong for them with the penalty decision and then the red card and then the second penalty decision. So it just shows you, this game of football sometimes will throw up a result they don't expect. So tonight, yeah, Mumbai need a result somehow. They really need 3 if they can possibly get 3 points. But from the other side of the coin, Roberto Carlos and his team at the moment on fire. At the weekend we watched them at Kerala. Tough place to go. For me, it was a mature performance from the whole team. Brilliant game management. The sub came on at the right time, Gadze, and won the game for his team. They've had a brilliant last 3 games.
Well, there will be 30 points still to play for Mumbai City after this evening, but they want to get off that bottom spot and the fact they only have 1 point. Here we have the usual fireworks. We have the regular ISL welcome for tonight's 2 teams, Mumbai City and Delhi Dynamos. Referee taking the match ball is Santosh Kumar from India. Seen plenty of him over the last fortnight, and it's a very taxing affair for the referees as well. They have to be pretty fit.
Yeah, I suppose they do, John, but we never give referees too much sympathy. You know what it's like. Ex-footballers or commentators, they have an unbelievably tough job. And I couldn't do that job, definitely. But they're there for a reason. They're good at their jobs. And nowadays, they've got to be really fit as well. But so far in this tournament, there's been 1 or 2 decisions you thought, I'm not sure about that. But in general, it's been pretty good.
And we'll be rising for the national anthem in just a moment. The Delhi Dynamos are going to be playing in all white and looking to win 4 in a row. Here is the anthem of India. Well, the crowd always sing with great gusto the national anthem of India. Flora Maluda there leading the line of Delhi players, and they really have hit their straps after that opening loss in Goa.
Yeah, I think it's the big players also for that team that have come to the fore a little bit. Certainly the likes of Risa and Maluda, these star players. I think Maluda's the one that for me has really kind of, obviously Risa's been brilliant at the back, but in terms of creativity, he gives the players around him the belief that if they give him the ball, he'll find them in the right positions. He'll put in Gadze for goals, he'll put in Singh for goals. He's a real team player, actually, Maluda. He has great skills, and obviously he could really be, a greedy player if he wants to be, but he knows his role is to be the talisman for this team, like Alano is for Chennai. And the last 3 games, at the weekend, I thought that, at Kerala he was actually superb. Whatever he did in the game mattered as well. He was very, very concise with his passes. And at the end of the day, he produced that one magical cross for Gadzi to get on the end of for their 3 points.
You got a shot there of Nicholas Anelka with his assistant Oscar Bruzon, who has to do all the talking for him. Anelka refuses to speak with the media, either before or after matches. But last year I was here when this match resulted in a 1-0 home victory, and it was Nicholas Anelka who scored the goal. In fact, we came to 2 games here and he scored the winning goal on both occasions. Still useful, but he does have a groin injury, and Oscar Bruzon tells me that Nicholas Anelka could be back for the next Mumbai game, which is at home to Goa on Sunday.
I mean, I'm keen tonight to see the 3 players, obviously Chetri, Gabriel and Norde for Mumbai, because they've promised a lot so far. And Norde in particular, we've seen for 3 games now go by people, and he must have had 1 million shots so far and hit the target in the majority, but just can't get that goal.
No, absolutely, and the game is about scoring goals, and we're hoping that Sonny Norde might get off the mark tonight. He's shown plenty of potential, but he's yet to find the net for the first time. John Arisa there, a shot of him. He was in Kerala last week and he came out onto the pitch an hour and a quarter before the kick-off, and he looked up into the stands. He was bewildered by the number of people there.
I don't know about bewildered, I think he was just relishing seeing a massive crowd. He's used to that in his career, and now he obviously is at the back end of his career, but still a top player, and so is that man there. He's a bit older, but what a legend he was, and is.
Yeah, Roberto Carlos there, a dynamite in his boots. A very muscular man, not the tallest, but he got 48-inch thighs. Just a bit of information for you there. The biggest thighs in football. But what a player, as you say, he was.
Yeah, and he's got a World Cup winners' medal to boot as well.
Hans Mulder's a good player there, and that's a lovely shot, isn't it? A Brazilian legend and a French legend with mutual respect. Nicholas Anelka and Roberto Carlos. Sadly, neither of them are playing and not on the substitutes benches this evening either.
I think actually, John, they were teammates at Madrid years ago, for Real Madrid. I think they won Champions League together, so they have happy memories of each other. But tonight, well, maybe not. It may be a draw tonight, but tonight one of them may be happy and one is sad tonight.
That is Sunil Chetri, back from Indian international duty last week, and India's record goal scorer of all time. So it is Mumbai in the blue, looking for their first win of the season after a defeat in Pune, a draw in Kerala, and a loss at home here to Chennai. And Roberto Carlos's Delhi there began with a defeat in Goa, but have since defeated Chennai, Pune and Kerala. So he's looking for 4 in a row, and he's looking for top spot tonight.
Relaxed, laughing, confident mood, but inside butterflies will be there.
The countdown is on for Mumbai City FC against Delhi Dynamos in the D.Y. Patil Stadium. Off we go, let's football. We're a long way from the playing surface here, but it's a massive surface, a massive area, and Mumbai have quite a good record here. They've won half their matches here. The ball will be immediately switched to John Arisa, who's back in his left full-back position. He's been playing at centre-back until that injury in the last game, which saw Senaj Singh have to come on in place of Adinga very early in Kerala.
I think both teams tonight actually a 4-4-1-1. See the Mumbai team putting Chetri in behind the front man in a little pocket, as Malouda is for Delhi, so teams exactly the same in terms of formation.
Well, you couldn't believe that Roberto Carlos would do anything other than pick the same team, having been so successful over the last week or so. And it is only a week since the Delhi Dynamos had only played one game and lost it, and since then they've played 4 and won 3.
Yeah, I mean, they were hard to beat in the first couple of games, and always were in games, but certainly they got tight, so Rita's been the man at the back to keep things nice and tight for them.
That was a good move from Chetri, who's across in the centre if the ball gets to him, which it doesn't, and there's a good drive into the nudge back into the heart of the Delhi defence. Anas took charge of things. There's Chakraborty, Subik Chakraborty, 23 still only. He's found himself a regular spot in the place at right fullback, having been a midfielder all last season.
Just seen there, the actual, I think it's Norde's playing actually as the star man up front for Mumbai, high up the pitch.
Well, we know he's got pace.
Yeah, so there'll be 3 in behind him. Chetri, Subhash and Gabriel.
Nordy's had a lot of shots so far. He's had 13 in ISL 2, 8 of them on target, but none have found the net as yet for him. Sharp challenge there from Gustavo dos Santos. This sounded a shake of the finger from Robin Singh. He's learning that from other international players. I think that's an Italian gesture as a rule, isn't it?
I think there's a few gestures that we know about John, some good and some bad. Some not worth not mentioning.
No.
I mean, last night's game we saw lots of gestures from lots of people.
Yeah, I don't think we'll dwell too long on last night's game.
I think Marco Materazzi was not a happy man last night.
North East are registering their first win to move off the bottom of the table and to go ahead Mumbai City. So we come here to this great city to find the football team right at the bottom. Will they be there at the end of the night, or can they overhaul North East? Mulder. Good looking ball, and it will still fall to a man in a white shirt. And the possession is conceded rather cheaply, and it's all mopped up in the heart of the midfield.
Yeah, it's twice now Fernandez has been to Paul. I mean, simple balls to be fair, into Malud, and both times the balls have been behind him. He's taken a bit more care with his start.
Poor clearance from Aitor, the Spaniard who's been brought into the starting lineup. A recent acquisition, Aitor. He was only signed in the week prior to the beginning of the campaign. Never played regular first-team football in Spain. The gamble. Chamov's on the other hand here. He's become a real fixture in this city since he's moved from Plzeň in the Czech Republic. Now Mulder, who's the workhorse, isn't he, in the midfield? He keeps things ticking.
Yeah, he's there, Didier Zakora. Like Pune use him.
And Malouda, all left foot. Left for Dos Santos to switch it over to Subik Chakraborty. Delhi were very comfortable on the ball in Kerala.
I mean, the game so far is a bit like that. It's not a fast-paced start.
Mulder.
Which will suit Delhi as the away team again. I don't mind that. They'll keep the ball because they can do that very well.
Mulder always seems to be available for the ball, doesn't he? He seems to make himself.
Yeah, so it's Risa now.
Risa's made a chance here. Well, he's made a space for himself. The shot's a very, very long-range one indeed from Malouda. Hardly likely to beat the goalkeeper Doblas from there.
Yeah, I think you're right, John. He's on target, or just about on target, but it was a long, long way out. But just shows you the confidence that Malouda's got at the moment.
Aguilera. Too long.
Yeah, it's too long and too straight. Can't play straight balls like that into the keeper's arm straight away. It's got to be a little chip into the striker's feet or into his chest, give him a chance.
We looked at Doblas before the game when the team arrived. He's not the tallest for a goalkeeper, is he?
No, he's far from being tall, actually, which is one area that actually they may struggle, Delhi, set plays against, but so far we've not seen the defence troubled at all, really. You see now it's just the pace of the game. There's no pressing at all, really, from Mumbai. A little bit there, but they haven't got the ball. If they come right to left now, they pop the ball in. Here's Risa again on his run on the outside.
Yeah, Robin Singh did well there. He latched onto the ball, made sure that the possession was retained by the visiting side. And now he'll be there again with a little flicked header on for Malouda. Covering defender is Aitor. And straight out from the Spaniard. Nicholas Anelka, I'm sure he want to be playing, but settling at the moment for the coaching role alongside his assistant.
Yeah, he must find it tough. I mean, he's obviously a great player and he wants to be out there because his ability's still there, but he can't show it at the moment, unfortunately, for his team.
No free kick given for the challenge on Dos Santos. But look how quickly Mulder was in there to break things up. Well, I think he might be a bit unfortunate there, but the referee, Mr. Kumar, has awarded the free kick Mumbai's way.
Yeah, but I'm so pleased they've not given him a yellow card. It was the first tackle early in the game. It wasn't a bad one. The possible breakaway, straight away Mulder nips it in the bud.
O'Day. Then Schmovs. Coming to do the donkey work in the middle of the park is Juan Aguilera. Straight onto Reese's head. Such an elegant player, Reese, isn't he? He's very left-footed, as we'll see again here now, but he generally does something constructive with the ball.
Yeah, it's just technique and ability, John. And a header. Good players, but even with headers, try and find their own teammates if possible. They try and retain the ball for the team.
And he can take a long throw in, as we'll probably see here. You watch, he'll go and throw it about 6 inches.
I think you're right. Onto Singh's head, try and get a little flick on for somebody, or the ball bobble down. Not on that occasion.
O'Day, the Irish international, almost came to Mumbai last year when Peter Reid was the coach here. He was trying to get away from football in Ukraine because of all the troubles at the time in that country. It's a hard challenge. There's Chakraborty. That's his game.
Oh, we've seen that 3 or 4 times already. He's a competitive player, shall we say.
Feist is the word.
As Jackie Chan will probably allude to. Really bad tackle at Pune a few weeks ago.
Once again, you get the feeling here the first goal will be of mighty importance in this match. Aitor. Oh, and a loss of the ball there. Oh, and a pullback. That's going to be a yellow card.
That's a yellow card.
He's going to allow, well, how many more times is he going to go for him? But that really is asking for trouble, isn't it?
There's no discretion at all there with that one.
No, Bustos.
That was not a smart little, sneaky little tug on the shorts.
Thou shalt not pass.
And then he ripped off there.
Here we go again. Down come the shorts almost. Whoops. I don't think even Christian Bustos could argue with that.
I mean, the first one, yeah, then let him go, but it's just so ridiculously obvious.
Well, I thought the referee was trying to allow play to go on in case Dos Santos had managed to wriggle free, even if he'd gone without his shorts, which would have been.
I think the referee was laughing, John. I think he couldn't believe how long he hung onto his shorts for.
We were laughing. Free kick Delhi from Chicao, Brazilian, who hardly broke sweat the other evening. That might just get through here to Malouda. It does, and the first corner of the evening for the Delhi Dynamos.
Yeah, lovely touch there from Singh. I think he's a little inside of the foot, little flick round the corner onto Malouda, into his stride. Not his best cross, he's better than that. But a corner is a result and the first chance to put the ball into a dangerous area.
Again, you'd have to say that of the 2 coaches, Roberto Carlos will be the cooler. Right now, cool's the wrong word. It's absolutely steamy heat here. Malouda's ball. Goalkeeper's punch out. It should come back into the danger zone. So it should, and then now there is a break on because there are 4 blue shirts streaking forward. Oh, and that wasn't well done.
Just his touch, yeah. He got excited and wanted to go as quickly as he could towards the goal and had a bad touch. A bit like Nico Velez last night for North East near the penalty area. So important, that little touch.
Yeah, that was Gabriel, the man who did so well as a substitute in the last game here. We often talk about that, the fact that some players seem more suited to substitutes roles and come on as impact players. This is Reese, who's definitely a starter in every match.
Yeah, I think Roberto Carlos has said to his team, you know, loyalty really. The first 11, they got Richard Gadzhi in a position to be the hero. He came on and got the glory goals in the 2 games recently, but the team in general have played well for Carlos so far, and Gadzhi's been the main sub to get the glory.
I expect to see Richard Gads at some stage. It's frustrating, we know, for those sort of players because they want to play 90 minutes, but on the other hand, so long as he keeps getting goals when he comes on, maybe you won't be too concerned.
Well, I think Roberto Carlos and men will be very happy the way the situation is. Robin Singh does a good job for his team. He's a big, strong boy. He's defensively decent, corners against and corners for. And Gadzhi actually he's probably better in the air than Singh. He's always on the move.
Schmovs on the move right now. 2 men around the one. The one was Sonny Norda, who's still awaiting his first goal in Indian football. In the ISL, he did score plenty of goals in the I-League, but this is a different level. Now then. Yeah, he's managed to arrest the initiative here and feed Malouda. He will have Dos Santos for company. A rather hurried pass from Dos Santos. I think he needed to do that, and O'Day should steer this one clear.
He's doing well, O'Day there. Didn't panic under pressure. Kept the ball in play. His team can now build from the back.
Starting with Subhash Singh. It's a rather deliberate, slowish start to the match. Not pedestrian, but the teams are certainly fencing for superiority at the moment. Another poor ball out from Aito. He gets another chance, however, and he canted on well there, but then finds himself perhaps stranded up near the 18-yard area in the other half of the field when he might need to get back quickly.
Yeah, you just saw there the value of Senaj in the midfield. Little toe in there in the dangerous area. There they go again, though.
Yeah, Mulder got dispossessed, and this is an opportunity for Sonny Norda. 3 around him, and the shot's into the net. The first goal is scored for Mumbai. Sunil Chetri gets his first goal in the Hero ISL. India's record goal scorer, with the first opening of the night for Mumbai City, breathes new hope into this club in Hero ISL. 1-0 Mumbai, Sunil Chetri.
Yeah, it's Mulder lost the ball in the Mumbai half, and they broke really quickly and got Norday free. That's what he wanted. He wanted to get free 1v1. Back Anat into the box. Not the greatest shot, but it felt nice for Chetri. Just there, just in case that kind of shot will bobble away into his stride. There he was, right foot, controlled volley. Didn't smash it, passed it low past the keeper into the net, and the home team, Mumbai City, take the lead. Just what the crowd wanted, and that's a brilliant finish from Chetri.
Only the second goal that Douglas has conceded as the Delhi Dynamo's goalkeeper. And don't forget all the goals. What a fantastic goal it was by Sunil Chetri. And you can watch all the best goals of the season so far on Hotstar. That's one of them.
Yeah, that was a brilliant finish, John. Made it look very easy. The ball fell nicely for him. He had a lot to do, though. Controlled volley, real classy finish.
Shalom's had to take evasive action there because there was a man breathing down on him, Robin Singh, and he had to steer that one away from danger because it wasn't going to get through to Sabratapur in the Mumbai net. This is where a team is vulnerable. You score a goal, everybody gets a bit excited. It's amazing how often it happens that the other team comes straight back to equalise. And there might be something. Robin Singh! It's just touched outside of the post, but Robin Singh letting fly with the left foot here. And there's a gesture from Roberto Carlos that says, how close is this?
Pretty close, and like you said a second there, John, a minute ago, you are vulnerable, you are delighted, you lose your concentration. It needs someone to snap people out of the glory situation and say, hey, come on, we're in front now where we want to be. Concentrate. Next 5 minutes is really important now for Mumbai to retain that lead.
Well, Mumbai had gone exactly 249 minutes without a goal before it crashed into the net from Sunil Chetri. Remember, their only previous goal this season had come from Freddie Piquion in the first half of the defeated FC Pune City. So, as things stand, Mumbai City would be off the bottom of the league and moving above North East. Now then, here goes Nord again. We've seen what he can do. He's got the pace, he's got the power, and the ball is through the area and is tapped out by John Anarisa for the corner kick.
Oh, brilliant play again. Got turned too easy, the defender there. Good composure from Norday, picked out a real pass, and just a little bit heavy for Subhash. But superb play again for Norday.
Corner to come from Gabriel Fernandez. Tiny man, so there's not much point in being in the centre. He wouldn't get his head on anything. Somebody might get us. That was Subhash Singh. Douglas has to be alert with that long-range effort. He will have seen that one late, I imagine.
Yeah, but Subhash there just take a little touch on the back post. He's gone for an absolute World Cup, winning goal from a real 18 yards of the corner flag area, of the corner penalty area. But just take a little touch there and just compose yourself and get the ball down and then smash it.
It is a lovely stadium. International matches here in Mumbai. Some fantastic vantage points for the spectators up in the high tiers. They'll be looking down now to a Delhi attack.
We've seen Kerala. Kerala was a brilliant stadium. Kolkata was a brilliant stadium.
Malouda. Reese will inevitably make an extra man down the left flank. Here he goes, but it's a weak ball from Malouda.
Oh, it was a lazy ball for him, that was. It was just too easy. I mean, sometimes you mentioned about the pace of the game. Maybe it is the heat, John, that makes the players play that way, because it's stiflingly warm tonight.
Yeah, you become a little lethargic, don't you?
Well, if you think there's 95 minutes in the game, you've got to conserve some energy along the way. You can't really go mad from minute one.
No, this man's usually energetic, Mulder, but it was him losing the ball that led to the goal from Sunil Chetri. It is funny how pressure comes in every night on a home team who has to win and they respond with a victory. It's obviously far too early to say that Mumbai are going to do that tonight, but North East did last evening. They played quite well in recording their 2-0 success over Chennai. It's been a funny week really, because Atletico de Kolkata put in a very poor performance in Pune, and the Chennai certainly were not at their best yesterday. And now it's headed safely back across to Anas.
I've got to say, I think it's a good ploy for Vanelka tonight to put Norway up front. He's been very, very sharp so far. He's in the middle of the pitch. He's not out wide where he can get a fullback right close tight to him. He's got a bit of freedom to get turned, and he's at the moment he's going anywhere near Anas. Obviously, he fancies his pace against Anas and proved the first goal. It's a valuable asset to have.
Shamov stepped in very smartly there. Terrific play from the Czech centre back to keep this move ticking. Now Chetri's gone round in a complete circle, got himself away from Mulder, takes up an intelligent position outside the 18-yard area. As Subhash Singh continues the move, it's flowing. He's flowing down onto the deck. There will be a free kick against Dos Santos for the foul on Fanai.
You can just see that Chetri and Norway are happier in that middle of the pitch. I played wide left for a few years in my career. Sometimes it's not a nice place to be. If your team don't have the ball, you end up basically not being involved in the game. But tonight, Chetri so far and Norway have caused some problems for Delhi's back four. And certainly the Anas has had problems with Norway.
There's the signal. The players will be trying to read, including Chamovs. There's a big tall fella, and he's up there, and that's surely the keepers. Well, it was a funny one. I'm not sure that was what was intended from Norway, but it was certainly arrowing towards the top corner before the fingertips of Antonio Douglas took it out.
Yeah, certainly overhit that, John, but Douglas would have gone back thinking this could be close. I've got to be careful, make sure. And he did that. There's the goalkeeper.
It would have been a funny way for him to get off the mark, but he'd have taken it. Once again, Aguilera, corner, Mumbai, away, not very far. Subhash Singh, ship it back across in there. Chamovs was up for it, the goalkeeper will come and won't get there. He nearly did bring him down as well. There's a little push. There's a professional for you shouting, go down, go down. They've still got opportunities here. And they're really struggling to clear a Delhi. And the shot from Chamovs, and now another one. If it gets through here, they might get something. Well, they will get the corner. Twice in the last 3 minutes.
Twice they could have possibly gone down there. A leg was stuck out, there's a wobble, and I think one of the two should have gone down, and that's the question of the referee.
Well, we saw 2 penalties given last evening. Corner Mumbai City, a goal up already. And they're threatening again. Douglas doesn't really. Well, he must have got a fist for that somehow. But
that's a brilliant header from Risa.
Yeah, Risa was there.
That's why he's so brilliant in the air, powerful, aggressive. No one beats him in the air.
will get right through the 18-yard zone, and Mumbai can still turn the screw from here with Gabriel Fernandez. He's tricky. And another corner will accrue.
Yeah, great play again. Another fantastic cross across the face of the 6-yard box. Nobody in there again.
Gabriel. Another take. 4 corners. Into the right area. Headed down into that danger zone again, and now at long last it is picked up. Well, the attack index we bring you 3 times in each half of the game, and the first third of this match shows that it is Mumbai leading on the attack index 54% to Delhi's 46%. That's just about the way I thought it would be, to be fair. Fair reflection on the game. One or two meaty challenges, but nothing wrong. They need to get back into this game quickly. Dos Santos, he's another one looking for his first goal of this Hero ISL season. He got 5 last year. But you do know that somehow he and Sonny Nordi will find goals at some stage. They're too good not to be. It's got through towards Robin Singh. It's pumped back to the goalkeeper very quickly, however. Away by Subrata Paul. Calmly dealt with.
Yeah, well played by the back four there. Keeper and the right-sided play. No real panic at all. Here we go. There's a tackle there. There's a real tackle. Big Chimovs.
Here's ample, is Pavel Chimovs. He storms forward. Remember, Oscar Bruzon before this game says that, you know, it's an absolutely imperative game for them to win. He says we are in an emergency situation.
Well, I think so far the front four have been good for Mumbai.
Here's Dos Santos. Yeah, they have been good.
They've been very good so far. They've been, I mean, the 4 lads we're talking about actually now are up the pitch, but they're probably a little bit tired at the moment, but they've actually been sharp, bright, alert, worked hard for the team and created chances for the team. So it's been a good start for Mumbai.
It is the Delhi Dynamos who are trying to unleash an attack here through John Arne Riise Threin, the former Norwegian international, a man who won 110 caps for that Scandinavian nation, scoring 16 goals. Well, this has got to be long because there's nobody else in a white shirt anywhere near him. And it is long from Riise, right on the penalty spot area. Up she goes, and away by Subhash Singh.
Great bit of skill.
No shortage of skill out there. No shortage of endeavour either. Nicely headed down by Robin Singh, and lovely piece of skill again there. That was a brilliant, lovely turn, and not a bad ball forward either, but I don't think Norda will quite get to it.
That was a good idea. Like I said, it was a lovely little turn on the halfway line. Head was up. Just the execution of the pass at the end was just a little bit too strong, but really good play again from the Mumbai midfield.
Dos Santos. Well, as you know, we love our social media here on Star, and in the latest figures on the social media awards, it's Delhi who are, the fans are really hashtagging in to some extent 68% to Mumbai's 32. That tells you something. Don't forget, all we ask you to do is hashtag Let's Football plus the name of your club. It's the Delhi fans who are in touch with us at the moment on social media. But Delhi on the pitch are still a goal behind, with Malouda, the French international, chipping one in here. Worth a chase, definitely worth the chase, and it just gets through as far as goalkeeper Subrata Paul.
Yeah, well played, Darren O'Day there. He's got across nicely covered, and got in between the attacker and the ball, checking the ball back to his keeper. And so far, Chimovs and Darren O'Day look pretty solid at the back. Good battle all day between Chimovs and Robin Singh in the air, both big league lads.
thing that's just occurred to me. We've only had 2 draws so far in the whole season. That's an extraordinarily low number. And O'Day forming a partnership. Centre-back is all about partnerships. I know it's 1 or 2 clubs. Pune City, for example, they've tried several, haven't they? But basically, Tendars like to play alongside the same fella every week.
Yeah, they certainly do.
Could be through in here if we just get to the goalkeeper, no question about that.
Yeah, I think certainly people like, Pune and Buddy Johnson's there, and someone I know really well, and he'd actually organise the defence. I think obviously over the years people I've seen, like Terry Butcher, loud presence in a back four, wants to be the organiser, and players around him respect that and enjoy being organised by somebody.
Free kick there against Aitor. Malouda sort of made him buy that. The old man him, English expression.
They're very patient team, Delhi. They never really force the ball quickly forward. It goes sideways an awful lot. And now's a break on again.
Yeah.
Subash lost the ball. Needs to get it back as quickly as they can.
This might be more promising. Yeah, Dos Santos again involved. Reese is coming up the left-hand touchline hoping for something. The shot crashes away off a defender. Still Delhi will pick it up over on that far side. Robin Singh, and then he slings one in. That surely is a goalkeeper's ball, it is.
Yeah. And here we go. See Norde there spinning away. His actually movement's really good, Norde. He's spun away there on the far side to try and get away from Manas. He's gone again now. Here he is.
Gabriel's ball, Norde. He's onside. He's got to get into the area. He'll pull it back across in there. Subash! Well, it was a thrilling try. It's not found the net. If it had done, I think we'd been talking about one of the goals of the season from Subash Singh.
Yeah, the move was there again from Norde. Great run. Full back line from Delhi. I thought he might try and pick out the nearer of the two on the far side, but he's gone for glory against Subash. He really has. I mean, he's caught it sweet. I still think take a touch, bring it down, relax, and then you can curl it, drive it, whatever you want. If that goes in the top corner, it's an unbelievable goal, Joe. I can't argue with that, but he's had 2 now and gone for glory on both of them.
You're nearly talking Marco van Basten there if it got in.
Yeah,
If's a big word in football.
Yeah. Great break from Norde again. The back line was completely and utterly caught out in poor shape. No organisation. Norde was clever. He's so much more of a threat up top on his own like that. He's got a little bit of freedom to roam around, and he can burn off people like Anas with his pace.
Well, I'm sure Anelka and the Mumbai fans would have had something to say on social media wars if that one had gone into the net.
Oh, it's amazing the number of people, wide players, who become strikers, like Thierry Henry. And England now, Theo Walcott's become a striker for playing wide areas.
All about confidence, isn't it? Dos Santos will chip up forward here. Robin Singh finds himself one-on-one with Darren O'Day, who's under pressure. But the Irishman comes out and conquers.
Played well. Good experience there, didn't panic at all. Ball was in his favour, but didn't make an error.
Right under the nose of Coach Carlos. He played in the first match in the second half. There he is, the man in the red shirt, Roberto Carlos. Still 42 years of age. I suppose he'll still think he can play the odd game here.
I saw him play once in his career, John. Carlos. At Leicester City's ground, I believe. For Brazil against Jamaica many moons ago. They won 1-0.
More than that, I was fortunate. I was to play a lot for Real Madrid as well. And Malouda, that was brilliant from him. He's the equaliser on here for Delhi onto his left foot. Saved by the goalkeeper. Well, Malouda had options. He could have tried to pull it across to Robin Singh. I understand why he did go for goal though. He got the angle, and it was a big chance for the Frenchman.
Yeah,
lovely skill there.
Brilliant touch away. Chimos actually gets back and tries to put him off at the end of the night, all they do. And he has to shoot. He can't see Singh anyway. He has to shoot. He goes for legs. On this occasion, the keeper's leg saved him.
But we all say it doesn't matter what you save, what part of the anatomy you use, and the goalkeeper there did very well, Subrata Paul.
Yeah, he did. It was a good save. Stayed big right to the end.
He's, of course, India's #1 goalkeeper, Subrata Paul, with 65 caps. And he was on top form there to prevent Malouda getting the equaliser.
I mean, a player who's got that many caps is an really experienced footballer. International terms, that's a lot of caps. And that was a save there, born of lots and lots of trips abroad, trips at home, just to learn his actual art of being a goalkeeper.
He's still only 28 years of age. Now then, Sonny Norda, can he go all the way? Well, he did go all the way, but the shot has gone agonisingly wide of the uprights. Look at this, he takes the ball on, you know what's on his mind, the Haitian striker. It's across the keeper, it's across the net.
Yeah, he's killed Anas again with his pace and trickery. He can't cope with him tonight, and he's just pulled it wide. He's got to keep going. He's had umpteen chances to score a goal in this tournament. He's been superb tonight. He's made the first goal. He's caused problems all over the pitch. He's got to have a big mind, a big strong heart to keep going and keep doing the right things, because he's getting in there a lot tonight and playing really well.
Yes, very encouraging for Nicholas Anelka, the form of Sonny Norda.
I think it's a masterstroke tonight, where he's playing in that forward position. He looks so much happier there.
Mulder, the Dutchman with a Spanish mother. His mother's been trying to watch the football, he says, on television. He's got a couple of brothers who are coming over to watch him play in a fortnight. This is encouraging again for Delhi, with Robin Singh involved. He does lead the line well. And then it's Risa. Two blue shirts come towards him. Malouda looking for 1-2s around here. Risa, with a lot of left-footed players in the Delhi side, actually. Chikau. We hardly ever seem to mention Chikau, but he gets involved there. Amazed if there's a free kick here somewhere. Had to be.
You've got to say Mumbai are really fighting for every little ball tonight. Oh, hang on a minute, a bit of trouble already.
Yeah, Reese has just fallen out with Gabriel Fernandez, I think.
Morris, you can't get involved, Chikau, like that, pushing people away. You cannot do that.
Bustos, Chikau, Aitor, all got a little bit of something to say. The referee had to react very sharply there. He was just moving away. He didn't expect that, and all of a sudden he had to come racing in to say, "Calm down, boys. Come on, it's only a game." And we saw it got a bit out of hand last night, but he's speaking with Risa, as you can see.
I think Risa's saying he got a little dig in the ribs or a little an elbow he's not happy about.
Well, he's had 2 yellow cards as Risa in Indian football already.
There we go, see it now what happened afterwards.
There had to be a free kick somewhere here, didn't there? Down went Dos Santos. I think Dos Santos might have been a bit unhappy about the leg that came flashing out at him. Anyway, he's all over with now. And the referee blows a whistle to calm it down even more so.
It's good though, because you're seeing players that care tonight. You know, Mumbai need to win, and their player there was in a bit of trouble straight away. His teammates were around him, defending him, and to be fair, also were Delhi. Reese is fuming about that one. I have to say, I don't see that free kick at all.
The attack index shows Mumbai up to 76% now. That really is taking charge of the game, courtesy of 3 shots from them, as opposed to Delhi's 24, and they've just had the one, which was that Malouda effort. Big chance this for Mumbai.
Yeah, certainly Simovs are no day. Big lads in the air. Just to pop that ball in behind Mulder's head.
Former Real Murcia player in Spain, Aguilera, to take this one.
Straight over his head, Mulder. That's not
big
bad.
fellas, it's not bad, no. It's dealt with for the moment. It could have sliced off anyone in there. Aguilera went down, but no question of a foul, I don't think. But now the potential break is on. If there's a quick pass here, Mumbai could be in trouble. Dos Santos will gallop to the edge of the 18-yard zone. He's on a one-on-one situation. He's on. He's tripped, no. And the free kick will be given right on the edge, I think, here. Or is he giving a penalty? It's a yellow card.
It's not a penalty, surely.
No, I think it's on the edge, but it's very close.
Yeah, I think he fell into the box, but the actual piece of skill, he's got lightning feet. And you know what's coming as a defender, and the defender actually square on there. He needs to be side on the defender there. He's in a bad position and he got done for it.
Well, the current vernacular seems to be taking one for the team, because I think if Dos Santos had gone around Aguilera there might well have been an equalising goal.
I think he was just embarrassed with just a bit of skill did him. As I say, he was flat, he wasn't side on, he had no chance. Once a bit of skill had made his body go a little bit off balance, he was dead.
Inside the area, the challenge was outside, so the referee, that's like it. The referee credit that he gets it right. Luda will take the free kick. Mulder is up on the penalty spot. Risa will be in there. Robin Singh, who headed a goal in Pune, will be in there.
We've got all 10 back, John. Everybody back in their own penalty area, defending this one-goal lead.
Delhi looking to equalise here before half-time. Malouda, chip beyond the keeper. Well, it was a decent delivery, but it's not yielded anything as yet. But Malouda's still got the opportunity. And he may have committed a foul there, but it doesn't matter because the ball is still going forward with Subhash Singh. Taking it on from Chetri, still Subhash Singh. And still Subhash Singh. He's struggling to get a crossover from that situation.
That's good play game. The little quick lads today are full of running and effort and energy, and it's causing the back line some problems along the way.
8 minutes to go in the half with Subhash Singh there. Took the game to the opponent.
He's a good little player actually. He's very tenacious, got good feet, prepared to work for the team.
He scored a goal last year against Pune, the record win in the ISL. 8-0 it was. That's a decent cross.
Get in there, somebody.
Bustos now. Robin Singh has been left forward by Delhi, who were fractionally fortunate for me to be only one down when you consider that Sonny Norda effort that flashed by the uprights. It could easily have been two. And they've had a couple of scrappy efforts inside the penalty area where they might have had a touch of fortune as well.
Yeah, they've certainly passed the ball quicker and more incisively than Delhi have tonight.
Good play from Chetri. And he goes, and Norda, Aguilera, driven hard and low, and we see this a lot. But the keeper, to be fair, there has got his angles right. That's why it's gone wide.
Yeah, I think you're right. John had it covered, but there again, just like the intricate play between Chetri and Norday, and then they get somebody free and they get a shot at the goal. It's really good, incisive, quality play at the moment. They've been by far the better team in this half.
Mumbai have had half a dozen shots. Delhi have had 3. But it's been a lively game. Ball, clad all in yellow tonight. Chetri took it expertly there, despite the pressure that was being exerted on him.
Spot on, Johnny. Got pushed in the back, but wasn't bothered about that.
Has he impressed you, Sunil Chetri?
Yeah, he's been excellent today, but they all have. The 4 players for Mumbai have been really bright.
And undoubtedly a free kick for the latest push. You've had a lot of free kicks, and yet I wouldn't say it's been a dirty game. It's been competitive.
Let's say 2 big cities, 2 big teams tonight, and one team really does have to win, and the other one's in great form.
And the other thing I've noticed, the stadium has filled up a bit. We were a bit worried by the size of the crowd at kick-off time, but there's quite a lot of people in there.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Good atmosphere again, as usual in these games. Go down.
Oh, he's gone down, but the referee said nothing's doing for that, and Chikau has brought them clear. The furthest forward I've seen Chikau for a long time. And yellow card, Chetri.
Yeah, he's not happy about that. He just got back and it wasn't a nasty one. I think sometimes midfield players get back and desperate to get back and get the ball, and he just brings somebody down. It can be real nasty or not sometimes, but he feels this. I mean, that was a close one. Be careful, Mulder, but probably right from the referee. Right call. Here we go again. I've seen them given many a time. You stick a leg out like that in the penalty box, you're asking for trouble.
Yep. Well, there's no accusation on this referee of being a homer.
No.
3 yellow cards tonight, all for home players. Here is a chance for Mulder. Hard, low, but straight into the midriff of Subrata Paul. Well struck.
Yeah, decent effort on target again. The good handling from Tsubasa again. Didn't pop out. So far the keepers look very secure.
Well, they did score against Mumbai last season in the 4-1 win, but that was recorded in Delhi and not here in Mumbai. Quite a lot of free kicks in the last few minutes, and we're getting to within 4 minutes of the break. Carlos looking as the first defeat in 4, unless Delhi can turn this one around. And the next thing they'll have to do is to defend against another free kick from the 30-year-old Aguilera. Still waiting for Norda to get his first goal. And, he'll be there, he'll be lurking somewhere, but it does break handily for De Santos. It's a run through a left-handed channel, but it's picked up very easily by Aitor. And then Gabriel Fernandez. We know he's quite fleet of foot. Aitor is a great build for a right back, isn't he?
Yeah, certainly is. There's no point just throwing the ball to the box now because no one's in there. Let's go defending now for De Santos.
Well, De Santos is well built as well, actually, for a striker. Quite sturdy.
I just want to see him get involved in the game more, De Santos. A bit like Nordays in the middle tonight. You could possibly put him in the middle or up front and get him more involved in the game.
This is where they try to spread the ball, and Arne Riise uses his experience then to fend away the opponent and to whip the ball across. Keeper's not sure. Out for the corner. The most alarming moment we've seen for Mumbai City so far, I think.
You just saw Riise there. The defender against him didn't get tight enough. He thought he was comfortable then. He wasn't comfortable. You know, a dangerous ball in.
But plenty to talk about. Anything could have happened there.
You know, as a defender, you know Riise has got a real quality left foot. He gets half a yard, he whips it in like that.
4 white shirts, 5 white shirts now in the penalty area here. Looking for an equaliser before the break. Away it goes, very firmly away as well.
Back in again now, Malouda's left foot.
And they've still 4 in there as well if the delivery's good. It's Mulder's header, it's over the top.
It's nearly a carbon copy of the weekend goal for Gadza at Kerala. Too much on the header, too thick a touch.
Paul looking to get through the next 2 minutes unscathed and to take a 1-0 lead into the break. I understand there will be a couple of added minutes as well. A marauding run here involving Subhash Singh. That's a lot of white shirts back already. And he gets the cross through, but straight to Douglas. The game was deserved more goals than the one we've had, I think.
I mean, it was a slow start, but the last half an hour has been really good, John. Really enjoyed it, and really enjoyed the front 3 or 4 of Mumbai. I love seeing bright, quick players playing that way.
Chimobs is the rock at the heart of the Mumbai defence. Still a young man as well at 25, a Czech under-21 international. He's played in Holland and Bulgaria. Some players just love going to different countries to play as often as possible. That's a great throw from Riise. And he can take another throw now, and they can bring 1 or 2 more up. Can Delhi find this equaliser just before the break? They've had a good little spell here. Right in front of our Steadicam operator down on the touchline. Riise will hurl this one in. Great shots for you. The tension felt by Roberto Carlos. With Riise in his power here. The scene that he surveys. Needs to find somebody else in a white shirt. It's a great trajectory. The keeper can't come for it. Could have gone anywhere. It is Mulder. We're back with Riise. He needs to cross one in sharply. It's a swinger from him. And there's the header. Robin Singh up for it. It's bobbling around all over the place. Singh's in there twice. And it's scuffed wide. It was a chance. But the final effort has gone wide from Chikau.
He headed away the ball there. He couldn't get the ball away, Mumbai. It was bobbling around. You're thinking, from Delhi's point of view, it dropped to somebody. It did drop to Chikau. Chikau. The shot for Chikau, wasn't it? Yeah. And he's got good technique, Chikau has. On his left foot, he just scuffed it wide of the post, but it actually bobbled nicely for him down. And you can see his face, he's annoyed with himself. Just before half-time as well. What a time to get the equaliser. Chance is gone.
Yeah, Chikau's only goal was a penalty. goal on his home debut against Chennai. So deep into the time added in the D.Y. Patil Sports Stadium. One goal so far scored on the night by Sunil Chetri. A really nice strike as well from the Indian international. But there have been plenty of chances. Sunny Noda just missed. As you saw a moment ago, there was an opportunity for Chikau to bring the Delhi Dynamo's level. I'm looking forward to the second half. I think it could be just as good.
The same here, John. And also don't forget they've got Richard Gadzey on the bench of the Delhi, and that man at the moment is red hot.
And they'd buy a draw here. They'd be happy with the draw with Delhi.
He could offer them two away games, 4 points before Kerala. Yes, you're right.
Risa, another one. Seen a lot of these long throw-ins in the last few minutes. Janich away first time. Then Risa with the header back in. Chimov's away. And surely now Mumbai can get to half-time. The goal to the good. That's offside. Well, the only people who really, apart from Mumbai, want a Mumbai victory are Pune City, because they'll stay top, of course, if Delhi get beaten here.
I mean, if that does happen tonight, and I think they're going to 4 points, Mumbai then, the league's really tight again. Everyone's got a chance.
Yeah, Pune City are top with a goal difference of +3. Delhi Dynamo are on equal points and they're level on goal difference, but they've conceded the one of this match so far. Sunil Chetri, on only his second appearance in the Hero ISL, smashed it in right-footed, wide of 40 channels across 7 languages. And if you've missed the first half by any chance, well, highlights, you can rewind it to top moments and highlights of the game only on Hotstar. Here comes Anwar Ali, who was ever present last season, but has played only once so far this year in the defeat at Goa.
Looks like Chikau into midfield, so there's been a change in the midfield area. Yeah, Malu's still there, Robin Singh. Dos Santos, I think, has gone off. Is that right? Sure.
So just to remind you that Mumbai, the home side, are in the all blue, and that ball is launched straight through to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, Senaj is the one who's gone off. Senaj.
Okay, well, Senaj was the one who was brought in, of course, in the last match as a substitute.
Yep. Midfield 2 now, Senaj and Mulder. Aluda ahead of them, up top on his own, Robin Singh as usual. And the wide place, Fernandez and Dos Santos still there.
Yeah, well, I thought Dos Santos is a key player for him. He's got that bit of pace and he's got a bit of guile, and he scores goals. That's one thing. And Delhi need a goal, of course, if to go top of the Era ISL this evening. They would do so if they got a draw here. Foul by Noda.
I mean, possibly also maybe the manager's not happy about Chikau being in the back four against the pace of Nordi. That did cause him a problem in the first half, and 3 or 4 times got ripped to pieces by his pace. So maybe they're happy getting a proper centre half in there now for the second half, more solid, and stay in the game for the second goal now for Mumbai, and that probably will be enough tonight.
Well, Anwar Ali is a big lad. He's been around the Indian scene for a long time. There's a decent header on it. Will encourage Robin Singh to attack it. The ball straight back through to his international colleague. They were away in Oman together last week, Subrata Paul and Sunil Chetri. And Robin Singh as well, all of them. Nice flick on by Chetri. Will go again. Dispossessed on this occasion though. Oh, and a good turn.
Oh, good defending for Michael there on the cover. Read the situation quickly and got round. That's what he's there for.
There's sufficient pressure applied on the goalkeeper to make sure that he's just prodded the ball straight out, Subrata Paul. Nice bit of skill from Robin Singh. Chakraborty's throw-in. And well read by Chikau as well. Chunky figure.
Now they go, now they go, now they go.
Yeah, the 3 here. 4, here is the big problem for Delhi. Well, it was until the intervention of Anas.
Quick throw in there, keep the tempo going, and they have done. Good tackle, well done there. Caught him as well on the way. I think it's Chikau.
It is Chikau, yeah. Caught him on the ankle. But it was a vital challenge by Chikau.
What you see there, the pace and the intensity, the speed. That's the plan tonight, is to drop deep, stay compact, and then those 3 or 4 lads, when you get a chance, get turned and go for it.
It's interesting how they've rearranged. Anelka looking on there, his side still to the good. They've not won under Anelka, of course. The last victory for Mumbai City came last season against Kolkata. They've played 5 times since without getting the 3 points.
Yeah, if your manager, you need to win just for his own self-esteem, really, his own confidence and his team's confidence in him. He's been close, but not quite got over the line so far. So tonight, 1-0 up, it's obviously never enough, but the team playing very well.
There's going to be a yellow card here, I think, for Chikau. There is. So it's the first one for a Delhi Dynamo player tonight. We've had 3 administered to Mumbai City players, so the referee's starting to even things up a little bit.
Yeah, Chikau's ace, obviously nodding and thinking, well, what was that for, or accepting that what he did was wrong.
Good turn from Gabriel. And Chetri spreads it very nicely. This is a good start to the second half from Mumbai, attacking there through Aitor.
Good pace from Aitor again on the overlap. Wasn't checked at all, really. Now have the ball again. I'll give it away cheaply. Now get it back again if you can. To be fair, actually, that's what they do. They drop off now, straight away Mumbai, into their shape.
I might be wrong, but I have a feeling the pace has been quicker in the second half.
I think it's a feeling of the teams being compact and knowing when to actually go on a counter-attack and using that pace. It's definitely a ploy tonight for Mumbai. It's worked so far like a treat.
Well anticipated by Bustos in the midfield. Then he has to sort of rescue the situation by squeezing the pass away, and he did so. That one's charged down, and Anas to the rescue.
You watch Norde, John, look away from the ball sometimes. He's always on the move, on the shoulder of the centre halves. They're never quite sure where he is. And he knows that. He's enjoying himself tonight in that area. You can just tell he wants the ball to feet now, then he'll spin in behind. He's on the ball now, he can get turned if he wants to, and he is doing.
Just 5 minutes gone in the second half. No alteration to the scoreline from the break. 1-0 Mumbai City. Nice flick of the right boot to send it from Chetri into the right back position, and again Aitor will hit a deep one in here. That wasn't an easy one to defend, but he's managed to pick out his own man, Chikau.
I think there's a lucky header actually personally. I think it was into an area he wasn't sure, and there happened to be a white shirt there. The best thing was to flick the ball out of play there, or wide, not in that area.
Dos Santos for Robin Singh. Mulder's in a centre forward position at the moment. They do interchange positions quite well. By trying to push up, nearly a good ball. It breaks the Bustos, but there is a bit of cat and mouse about it at the moment. The two sides look as though they could get caught square. Bustos.
I just think now that the back four of Mumbai have been very good tonight. O'Day and Simov have been very tight, compact together.
This is Aitor, the Spaniard. He'll go for goal as well. Fierce shot.
Oh, we've seen Aitor probably 3 or 4 times in the second half, high up the pitch, causing trouble. He's on target.
Yeah. Spanish strike, Spanish goalkeeper.
Yeah.
You're in Mumbai, you're not in Madrid. In fact, Aitor, the only ever goal he scored was against Real Madrid's second team.
Castillon.
Yeah, well done. They're coming here now. And that's a decent ball, and they've an opportunity this time of Mumbai to find a second goal. Charged down, no handball. You always look at that these days, don't you, when the ball hits a defender in that sort of a position, but he had his arms down.
Here we go.
Chetri. He's hustled out of it, but he'll get the corner.
It's a good run now. He got into a good area, positive, got in the box, and then he's in control. Give a little bit of a trick there, a little bit of a step over maybe, but the corner will do for his team. There's good foot in there. Subic.
First corner of the second half, and it goes to the home side. Sunil Chetri making his mark. He cost a lot of money. He was the record buy at 80 lakh. That's a lot of money in rupees.
You look at the back post there, the actual blue shirt's not marked. They're marked zonally.
From Nordal, will come back in from Subhash Singh. It should do. does, but it's a weak effort and straight to John Arno reset.
It's a pity that was. Men in the box.
Alluded to run it out and caught from behind.
That should be
free kick against George.
That was the old Chimol's. He's breaking away. You have to come down. Sorry, I've got to bring you. I've got to leg you up here. See, smiling there, Chimol's. He knows you have to do that.
4 yellows tonight for Mumbai. Chimons, Aguilera, Bustos and Chetri.
I think last night, John, we had 12 yellows last night in the game in the North East.
Yeah, but there was a spitefulness about last night's match. I don't think there's been a spitefulness about this one.
No, it's been a good game so far, but that certainly was a proper yellow card for Chimovs.
This is reset. Mulder making himself available through the centre, but it's got to come all the way back to the goalkeeper. Again, it was not the best of clearances from Doblas.
I can't see why Doblas, who's got a 6'3" giant in Robin Singh, goes wide right into a dodgy area. Really, just go long towards Singh. Drop it in there for him. He'll fight for it.
It's not been as good a Delhi performance as the one we saw in Kerala, but there's plenty of time left. We all know matches last 90 minutes, and there's a cross which again Doblas will gather in very easily. But Delhi haven't quite got going as an attacking unit.
You just see now that they're being pressed high up the pitch, whereas Kerala backed off and said, OK, you can have the ball there, and they'll keep the ball all day, Delhi. They like that. They like a nice slow-paced game.
We'll be seeing Kerala again tomorrow in Goa. Fancy a trip to the seaside tomorrow, Steve?
I've been there to go, I think, twice in the last few weeks, John, and thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a beautiful place. And the crowd are fantastic.
They certainly are. In fact, we're in raptures about the crowds wherever we go.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Wherever we've been, the crowds. Pune obviously is a smaller crowd number, but they make a real racket when their team's doing well as well.
And Delhi are winning it back here with Dos Santos. He's a real workaholic. He's lost out this time, I think, but he still sticks in there. He does a lot of defensive work, does Gustavo Dos Santos.
He's not lazy at all, you're right, John. He does get back and help his team out. Just want to see more from him in the final third.
That's another yellow card coming up, I think.
There's a few rolls in there as well. Subic.
It's Shaka.
It had to be Subic.
Yeah.
He just can't wait to have a go at somebody and have a nibble.
6 yellow cards on the night. 4-2 for Mumbai. 2 Delhi.
I've seen him play 3 or 4 times now, and there's just a lack of impatience with him. Sometimes you just cannot get the ball. You have to give the guy respect, back him away from your goal, no problem, no danger. And now he's got the defender free kick, which could cause his team a problem.
The player down is Gabriel. If I had to guess at the player who's picked up the most yellow cards in here, ISL, I'd have to go for Subic Chakraborty.
Well, he has to learn, John. As a full-back, he has to learn to stay on his feet more and be more patient.
This is the goal, Sunny in order there, and it broke kindly for him, but he still stroked it in. That's what I liked about that goal from Sunil Chetri.
Yeah, that was a class player with a class finish.
But can they find a second goal to add to that one from Chetri? It came in just the 13th minute, and here we are in the second half, in the 13th minute or 12th minute, and it's too high.
Yeah, but I don't mind that little variation. All the big boys are in the box, and as I said tonight, they've been bright, alert, something different. And the shot wasn't the greatest, but they switched on and they caught Delhi out again.
Calmly done. Decent ball in here for Norda, who's managed to... No, he's not managed to stay onside. He's given off.
That one was close, John.
Yeah.
I want to know where Subic was. They looked in line to me with Subic when he received the ball.
Unfortunately, Steve, it's not down to you and me. It's down to
that's a good decision again from the official. He's right.
Yeah. Yeah, they do get most things right. They do get a lot of stick, but partly why we have the replays, to show that when they do get it right, we can appreciate it. So Norda's well beaten on that occasion. He's a strong boy, Anas, isn't he?
Yeah, he certainly is, but in the first half he couldn't cope with the pace and trickery of Norde.
Mulder battling away, wants to take a throw in quickly.
Here he is, there's the man of the moment. He's on the pitch in a minute or two.
Yeah, you're referring to Richard Gadza, a Ghanaian who's got 2 goals in a matter of minutes. 17 minutes the total appearance time of Richard Gadza, who is coming on now in place of Gustavo dos Santos. Can he do it 3 games running? Can he turn the tide for the Delhi Dynamos, Richard Gadza?
Yeah, I think he'll go on wide right. I think the way it's looking on the far side is Fernandez, stayed out there. But he'll wander around like he did against Kerala and get in the box every chance he gets.
This is worth a chase. What could have dropped anywhere. He actually dealt with it quite well, didn't
what a touch.
Malouda.
Yeah, and he'll go again, little 1-2 if he gets a chance. Or pick a pass out.
Wow, that was very skillful from Francis Malouda. And that's not good. That's a Darren O'Day challenge. It might be another yellow card for the Irishman. I think it is. The number is mounting. 7th of the night.
From where I watched him, I thought actually it was a dive. It looked like an obvious dive. Maybe he caught him. We'll see now. Yeah, he's caught him.
Credit where credit's due again for the official. They have to do that. So that's 5 Mumbai players cautioned now.
And look at Gadza having words here. Already on the pitch for 2 minutes. He's winding people up. This team needs a goal. Well, had to give for a goal, eh?
I get the feeling that Bustos likes an argument as well.
Yeah, but I love it. I love that kind of feistiness in players. I like it when Joffrey plays.
Malouda's free kick to come for the Delhi Dynamos, have been trailing since the 13th minute of this match. But when you're on a good run, you always have that feeling you can score a goal. Malouda's ball might not be the best though.
Oh yeah, his head went down there straight away. He struck the ball. He knew it was too much on it. Yeah, he's looking, thinking he's my man. Malouda's my man. That's just now and again you get one wrong. Well, that's another brilliant touch from Malouda there. And a good one. Oh, no. Was that a good pass or a bad touch there from?
Well, he took it down beautifully, but then his pass was a poor one.
And the shape has changed. They've gone 2 up top of Delhi. So they're going to go long. You'd imagine the play will be a lot longer now into Singh and over the top for Gadze.
It's been a long and, well, not a very nice walk for Dos Santos to make. He could have gone off because the dressing room was on the far side away from us. But he's walked all the way round here just so he can sit on the bench, which is good team play. Now then, that's decent as well. Good turn from Chetri. Can he line somebody up here? No, Norda couldn't take it in stride, and the break is on with Gadza. Well, if they stay onside here, they might just get an equalising goal. Gadza's come a long way. He's not taking the ball with him.
Yeah, just got carried away there. Robin Singh was just saying, slip me in there down the channel, and he's right. He should have done really. He got carried away with everything.
Subhash Singh. I suppose when your confidence is high, and Gadza's must be after getting 2 in 2, you think you can take on the world. Gabriel barged down by Chakraborty. He's going to have to be careful, Suvik Chakraborty, otherwise he won't see this match out.
I like a fullback to get tight, but there's getting tight and just being stupid. And that is asking for trouble. You should just let him have the ball and just defend properly, stay on his feet.
Well, his team's up against it now because Mumbai are coming looking for a second goal, which could be a clincher if they get it. Gabriel, he'll wriggle the first challenge.
Isn't that not a free kick?
No, I thought he would have done that, but the ref might have seen if there was any advantage when they wasn't giving him the free kick. They're coming on strong at Mumbai City here, though. Aguilera's pass out to that right side to this strong right full back. Oh dear. Well, I'm not quite sure what Aitor was intending there. Did he change his mind in midstream, do you think?
No, he just got his technique all wrong. I think he needed a driven cross. He got into a really good area. Get your foot. Look, his technique of his foot is all wrong.
He's having to go back now, and that's no free kick. Let's come again. Wow, quite that helter-skelter stuff, this. It's just one end to the other at the moment. You get the feeling there might be a second goal in this match, but I wouldn't like to bet which way it's going to go.
Yeah, the shape's changed as well for Delhi again, really.
Chetri trying to play a 1-2. It doesn't break. Well, it does break, but only to the goalkeeper, Douglas.
When they lose the ball now, they've just got the 3 midfield players. Fernandez, Chikau and Mulder, really. And Malouda's floating around and 2 up top, so they're a bit vulnerable on the break now. They're a bit open as a team, Delhi, and normally they aren't. They don't play that way.
to go out.
It's a corner, yeah. He's given a goal kick.
Yeah. Well, the ref had a good view of it.
I think he's thinking that the defender got a toe on that. That's why the defender chased it all the way.
Well, it's still captivating because we haven't a clue who's going to take away the 3 points tonight, or whether Delhi are going to manage to scramble 1 point out of it, salvage a draw. In front of a crowd that's become quite animated. It was fairly quiet, cathedral-like at the start, but it's animated enough now as Malouda slips it back for Gadza. This is better. Robin Singh, a touch from him to Malouda, who'll take on the man on the inside. He'll try and create the space for the shot. And then it broke. He's got to be offside. Yeah. If Malouda's shot had got through, that would have been fine. But he was in an offside position. I think it's probably Robin Singh, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a real danger on this right side when he cuts it on his left foot. As a defender, you're thinking, when's he going to shoot? He'll dummy one and he'll dummy two. Going to a good area. But you've got to say again, the defenders came out quickly as a block. Blocked him out, good, nice and compact. And that clean sheet that they're desperate for the 3 points is still intact.
It was Gadza who was offside, not Singh. But they don't mind that anyway, because he's getting into good goal-scoring positions. And he will continue to make an impact if he does that. 64 minutes gone, which means 26 to go. Another Mumbai attack. Really has been cut and thrust to Chetri's pass. No way in for Norda. He's certainly a marked man, is Sonny Norda. He's open.
They've actually been tighter second half at the back of Delhi. They've dealt with him a lot better.
It takes one moment.
Reset. Yeah, his pace and trickery will still get in there. Then runs are made.
Yeah, both sides are going for it. There's no question about that. There's nobody really in white across there, so they should cope with this one, should Mumbai. Hooked away by Aguilera. Pretty sure there'll be further substitutions before long.
He's done well there, Chetri, and there's as well. Nice to say, bright minds again, switched on.
Yeah, very bright. And to take the throw in, and to feed Norda. There's a man canting up, but no. Subhash Singh's going to go for goal. Oh, hit the bar. You said, oh no, and the ball hit the crossbar. It was nearly, oh yes.
He loves a shot from miles out. He had Aitor on his right hand side, it ached his face.
Oh, and that's a horrible challenge.
That's a yellow card, no doubt.
Oh, it could be. It's Subhash.
He's a hell of a shot. I've got to be fair to him.
Just hit the crossbar from all of, 40 yards, I would think. Steve Hodge bellowed no, and he nearly had to change his mind. It was very nearly yes, this one.
It was miles out. I mean, like I said before the game, the keeper's not the biggest in the world. He struggled to get back to that, but on his outside there was Aitor, with nobody within 30 yards of him on the run. On the rampage, you're getting him behind, but he hit the target. Fair play to him.
Mulder will play it into the man on the right side here.
That's a poor
ball from Chakraborty.
It's such an art to be able to do that from the fullback area, or like Beckham used to do with your right foot, wrapping your foot around the outside of that ball.
Keeping it away from the goalkeeper as well. We've now had 6 Mumbai City players booked. More have been booked than not. He'll keep this one in. Gabriel Fernandez. Little shimmy from him, the ball up. I think he took his man by surprise there. I don't think Cheshire was expecting that. So Mulder will drive Delhi forward again. They've had a lot of the ball in the second half. I'm not sure there's enough on that. There isn't, and it's prodded back beyond Darren O'Day, but knocked up by Chamogs.
Yeah, that's how they played Delhi. At Kerala, they kind of grind teams down with their possession play and popping the ball around, and they chase it all day long. And now and again they'll have a 0-0 or it'll be a tight game, but at the weekend it worked for them with a late goal. But that's their style of play. That won't change really.
As it stands at the minute though, Pugni City will still be at the top of the Hero ISL tonight with their 9 points, courtesy of a better goal difference than Delhi Dynamos, as we look again at that yellow card for Subhash Singh. And Mumbai City will move off the bottom and move above North East United. They will still be behind the Kerala Blasters on 4 points. That is harmless. The latest movement is down on the Mumbai bench. So Nicholas Anelka is thinking of making another change.
Yeah, I thought I saw the 19-minute ago, Gabriel looked shattered actually, and his pass into Chetri was a lazy one, and he couldn't wait to get rid of the ball really. So I think he may be the one who they're thinking about bringing off. He's actually played very well tonight, worked hard for his team with 20 minutes to go, so yeah, I think he's under rest. Also, Subash, he's worked really hard for his team as well. They all have.
Yeah, they have. But Roberto Carlos knows he's going to find somebody to get him a goal if his team are going to go top. And here will be that alteration for Mumbai. The player who's coming on will be Shirodka Pratesh. And you've spotted it right, it's Gabriel who will go off. Pratesh, a 26-year-old who cost 16,000 lakh in the auction. He was actually with Oscar Bruzon at the Sporting Club de Goa. He's his coach there, so he knows all about him.
That's a good move from Anelka. Big on midfield player who's tenacious in there. Will sit in there for his team now. Number 15, Pratesh.
Both sides are plenty of options. Mumbai, of course, can still call on Freddie Picky on the one who scored their only goal prior to this evening. Now it's Chamovs. Seemed to change mind there. Somebody thought, no, I better not go too far up. They're the ones in the lead, so the onus is on Delhi. Mumbai before the game stressed that they didn't care how they won this one. That was all that mattered. They just had to win this match. Bustos. Chetri was taking up some intelligent positions in that role. Behind Sonny Norda. Aguilera. Building nicely here. That ball through the middle is a brilliant one. Taken down. And again the goalkeeper foils Norda with his feet. Well, that's Douglas making the save, and we've had a couple of those tonight. Norda was onside, he got into the right position. Question is, down it comes, and he can't beat the keeper.
His movement was brilliant again, absolutely. The timing of his run, the timing of the pass, his touch was exquisite. The finish wasn't bad. It's a good save from the keeper. Actually, I thought he might go round him, but he really has deserved the goal tonight.
How they love it, the Blue Army we call them. They love their football here in India. Big crowds again, wherever we go. There'll be a big one in Goa tomorrow. Chikau. Now the build-up's at the other end, featuring Malouda. An intelligent ball from him to Sivik Chakraborty. Better cross this time. Blocked out of the air very well by Subrata Paul.
Yeah, that was that ball again. Just I mentioned a minute ago about the height and trajectory of a ball across like that. Just a fraction too high again. The keeper can see that. He's confident. Got his reach. He's got his arms. He's 6'2". Comes confidently out. No problem for him.
Subhash Singh starts to move now. He's the one who's around about the penalty area. The ball is pulled back. It's an intelligent sort of a game, is this? It's good football being played, even if we have had only one successful strike on the net. Cross not yet coming from Aitor, who takes them on, drills it low and hard, away by Anwar Ali. As far as Malouda.
Strength there, strength and power and pace. And a really good pass at the end of it.
Gabza. The social media wars that we talk about here seems to be very much going Delhi's way still. 63% to 37. Come on, you Mumbai fans, your team's in the lead. We want to hear from you. Hashtag Let's Football, followed by the name of your club. Malouda, who's involved in most of the good things for Delhi Dinos and has been in their resurgence at the table. It will really silence the crowd here if Delhi get the equaliser. He's just got a touch on that and taken it out for the corner. Super save from Subrata Paul. That's why he's India's #1.
Yeah, lovely ball in there to Gazza. Lovely little layoff first time. Lovely little set. Got the shot away. It's going in the corner to Bobler. But going in the corner. Quick feet, gets across, saves it.
Over it comes again. Away by Bustos. Not very far away though. Malouda. Better spell this from Delhi, who've conceded a free kick. Well, you can't say that Mumbai are hanging on by any means, and remember they hit the bar a few moments ago through Subhash Singh, but their goalkeeper has definitely kept them in front here. Yeah. What a save that is.
It's a brilliant save. Say it was going right in the corner, one of those horrible bobbly ones that sometimes goes right into the corner of a net. With his quick feet, that's what the keepers do nowadays, with their quick feet, get across the pitch quickly. He dives low.
Another Brazilian about to emerge, Vinicius. For Delhi Dynamos, Roberto Carlos needs somebody to conjure something up for him, and maybe the Brazilian is the man. He has set up one goal in this Hero ISL season already. Subhash Singh trying to get a corner. He's got a free kick. Now the Risa Mahmood are happy about it. They shrug of the shoulders from the Dutchman.
Yeah, I think they're right there, John. Actually, there's two experienced players there, and they let him have the ball. There's no real intent. Yeah, you're getting close to him, but nothing really bad. And they can't believe it.
Free kick given though, taken short. Mumbai looking for the killer second goal. Might get through here for Norda, and still Norda, and still! Yeah. It's 2-0 Mumbai! Sunny Norda pulled it back across there, and the ball is into the Delhi net for the second time this evening, and maybe the Delhi Dynamo's run is coming to an end here. Mumbai are on the crest of a first win of the season, and it's tapped into the net at the far post. It's 2-0 Chetri, but it was Norda here initially who took the advantage. He took the game to them, pulling it across here, and Sunil Chetri says, thanks a lot, that's my double.
Yeah, Norda again, the man, electric pace, got in behind the defender, then had great composure, picked a pass out, and gave Chetri a tap in at the far post. And Norda deserves that. He deserves the acclaim tonight. He's been, for me, the star player. He's not scored the goal. Chetri's got the 2 goals, but he's been the main protagonist tonight. Everything good about the attacking play.
There's going to be a double substitution here. Freddie Piquion is coming on in place of Sunny Norda, who won't be too pleased about going off, I wouldn't have thought, after that. Maybe Anelka thinks he's done the job. 2-0 Mumbai in the lead. First time they've scored 2 in a match. And on the other side there'll be Vinicius coming on for Delhi, but is it too late for him to turn things around for the Dynamos?
15 minutes, John. This tournament told us that 15 minutes is a long time. I wouldn't say the game's over yet, but that really is a big fillip for Mumbai.
It's Chikau's gone off, by the way, for Delhi, to be replaced by Vinicius. Rolling around, another yellow card. I think it was Pratesh Shirodkar who's got the yellow card there. 7 yellows now for Mumbai. Yeah, it is the new man Pratesh. His first tackle.
Yeah, well, he's just dived in again. He's gone so quickly at Mulder that he can't stop, and the ball's played past him, and it's like, I can't stop, I'm bound to hit you.
This could be a record for Mumbai. They lead 2-0, which is, I'm sure, all they'll be bothered about, but maybe that sums up their performance. They've had so many committed players. They've also got 7 yellow cards on the night.
Yeah, sometimes they get carried away, heat of the occasion, the pressure you're under. But Subic's the one who's got to, he's the one who does it every week.
Here's Robin Singh.
They deliver a cross. It's better.
It's not a bad cross, that one, and Robin Singh's still in there for it. He can't get there. Now they can pick it on.
That just shows you how tight this league is. Last night North Green, tonight probably Mumbai are going to win this one.
In long. Kiki on. He's a big brute of a fella. Got to take the ball with him, and he does, and he's got the free kick, and he's already taken the free kick, and that's good refereeing because he allowed the initiative to go with the attacking side there. Piquion took the free kick very sharply, and here they come again. They're looking for a third one that really would finish the contest off. Subhash Singh.
That's very defending. He did a step over and a step over. Risa just stood there looking at me thinking, well, what next? Try something different.
Can they find a third goal? It's the right back Aitor. Useful. Is he onside?
He is onside.
It's saved again by the goalkeeper. No, he wasn't onside. The flag was raised against Piquion.
I need to see that again, John. I need to see it again for the offside. Oh yeah, way offside. No, he's not offside. Nowhere near offside.
He was, then he wasn't.
Yeah, and then when the ball was played, he wasn't offside.
No, he wasn't offside. You're right. Well, this is looking comprehensive at 2-0. It's been far from that in many ways. Long in here. You never rule a team out, but Delhi have got 11 and a half minutes left in which to rescue the point that would take them top of the league. But you can't really honestly see them doing it at the moment. In fact, it's possibly likely that the home side could get a third goal at this rate.
It's a tough one. You travel to Kerala, you travel to Mumbai, and then you're 2-0 down. It's a tough one mentally, you know. You probably relax and think, well, okay, it's not our night tonight. Like that, a weak pass out of play, mine's gone. And no rush for Michael to get the ball now. 10 minutes to go.
Well, Tony Noda doing all the hard work and really putting it on the plate for Chetri, who's had a great night, a golden night for Sunil Chetri. 2 goals on only his second appearance in the Hero ISL. He wasn't allowed to play last year by his club side. He's certainly playing this year and playing a big part. Shumov's away. Delhi have to throw everything at it at the moment. Mulder couldn't get there. Ali strides forward, finds Malouda, who's had great influence on this game again.
I think there'll be a change soon, John, with Subhash, the man I think will be coming off. He looks tired as well on the ball now, but he looks really shattered. Both the wide players have worked so hard tonight, Gabriel and Subhash.
And Subhash has gone again. The referee says play on.
He's worked so hard for his team.
He's had a good game, hasn't he, Subhash Singh? And he's broken very kindly here for Mumbai. They're looking for a third goal. Piquion's in space out on the left. This is he now. They pick out Piquion, but he loses it, and then he pulls the shirt, and that might be a yellow card. The way things have developed with the referee in the second half, Piquion will be looking to escape a caution. Stay away. He was in quickly there, the referee.
He did well, very well.
Yeah, credit Mr. Kumar. No more Freddie. Otherwise you know what happens. Did well there, the referee. This is it.
I mean, Gadza was actually very game for a fight there. He's like, yeah, I'm not having that.
Delhi looking for their first goal of the evening with Malouda's pass. He's onside here. They're 2 across in the centre. Well defended. And Mumbai have definitely defended well. Remember, the only goalless game they'd featured in was the one in Kerala. The only time they'd kept a clean sheet. Well, they've kept one tonight so far.
Yeah, Chimos and Darren O'Day have been really well for them. There's another break.
Yep. Although there's not too many dashing forward, and he's going to play the ball straight out anyway.
It's Subhash in the corner. He's down there. Told you a minute ago, he's looking really out of fuel. I think he'll be the man to make way now for the next sub.
There's a bit of togetherness about Mumbai tonight, you can't deny that. This will be their 5th win in 9 home games over the 2 seasons, and although there was a fallout last week with Andre Moritz leaving the club after a row with Anelka, there's certainly been a togetherness about them this evening.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pressure game for them tonight, but they've responded magnificently as a team. They've all mucked in, as they say. The back four have been strong and solid. I can't think of many times the keeper's been tested really seriously, and when he has been tested, he's been up to the mark quite easily and quite confidently. Midfield's drafted, and the front 3 or 4 have been bright and alert and scored 2 goals. So, yeah, all round tonight, from Mumbai's point of view, a really good team performance.
Well, the attack index very much going as we expected, with Mumbai up to 53% and Delhi 47%. So Delhi is still sticking in there, and they'll move forward here now. They do have a chance to reduce the arrears. But 53-47 on the attack index to the home side. But Delhi with a lot of bodies forward here. It's a shot which is driven hard, and a safe that Sivratapur was never not going to make.
No, he wasn't, John, but he's been excellent tonight. They come in nasty through bodies, a dip of the ball, but really, really safe hands. Very impressed with Rebecca tonight.
Oh, he's caught here, and that might just be another yellow. This time it would be for Delhi's Anas. I think the referee is going to take a lenient view of that one. But it does mean that Mumbai will have the free kick. How hard has Sunil Chetri worked though there? It was him that induced the challenge. He's had a memorable evening.
Yeah, he's been brilliant. Well, they all have. I said the 3 or 4 little guys up front have been brilliant tonight.
Chetri's on a hat-trick, remember, trying to play a 1-2 around the edge of the area with Piquion, who'll go for goal and win a corner kick. Well, they've come in their numbers here to Mumbai, to the D.Y. Patil Stadium. 17,393 of them in here, enjoying the night, especially with the points apparently going the home team's way. And also coming their way is an appearance on the Mumbai side for the defender Ashutosh Mehta, who's played in every previous game, and he takes the place of the hard-working Subhash Singh. Steve Hodge said that Subhash was perhaps feeling the pace.
Yeah, you can see he was, but for his team tonight he's been a star, he really has. He's been a menace, a pest for the defenders, runs at people, taken on some 3 or 4 incredible shots. 1 hit the crossbar, 2 went wide. A real entertainer for me. I like watching him play.
Played well. Not very far away, but will be picked up by a white-shirted player, which means that Delhi can attack from here. Robin Singh's not had much to feed off tonight, and on this occasion he can't keep the ball in play.
Now he's found Darren O'Day's in mobs a real battle tonight. O'Day's a hardened pro streetwise. Played all around the world, and he's had a really good night tonight.
I think yet again we've seen evidence tonight that the Hero Indian Super League of 2015 is going to be mightily competitive. You can't rule anybody out. You know, North East won last night. Mumbai looked like winning this evening. And here is our hero of the evening, Sunil Chetri, on only his 2nd appearance in the Hero ISL. He netted after 13 minutes, he netted again an hour later. And it's Chetri's 2 goals, which are promising to bring Mumbai their best night of the season so far. Piquion. Oh, he somehow emerged with the ball. These men left and right. And it will still come to a player in a blue shirt, even though not the one he intended it for. Chip in. Piquion! What a fine save.
Ashutosh.
Well, as you're rising into that one, you can't believe that, yeah, Ashutosh, you can't believe that it's not 3-0, but Doblas has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, fantastic cross. Ashutosh there, free as a bird. And to be fair, it's a good header. It's probably a nice height to say for the keeper. They've more pace and more power and more menace, and really got to mean it, but it's a good header.
The keeper was almost behind the line when he made the save. Doesn't matter where he is. I think still 2-0.
I think Piquion scores there, John, rather than Ashutosh.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. They're coming again, but that's going to be way over the top from Pratesh. And Mumbai are 4 minutes away from celebrating their first win.
Yep, totally deserved as well from minute 1, really. It's been a real, as I say, all-round peak performance, and they've entertained the crowd tonight. A really good crowd, actually, nearly 20,000. And they'll go home happy tonight if they can just see out the next 3 or 4 minutes.
Sudik Chakraborty gets it onto his left foot, strokes it through. Comes cannoning back off a defender. So Maluda, you know which way he'll go. He'll twist and he'll turn, he'll get it onto his left foot. Keeper off the line. Could have been embarrassed there if somebody had got a shot through. He wouldn't have been there. Could have been nobody at home. Anyway, so Bransapul got away with it. That's a funny old ball, isn't it?
They win the header. Yeah, well done, Simovs again, wins the header.
Simovs has had a good night, as has O'Day. First time they've been partnered together at the heart of the defence. I've enjoyed the game. I think it's been very watchable.
I think so far, John. Every game we've had has been pretty good. There's been something interesting in it. Obviously tonight the Indian hero is a two-goal hero, Chetri. Had a lot about him before I came out here, and he's tonight been excellent for his team. Works hard, he's clever, as I say, bright player, and can score goals. He gets in the right areas to score goals.
And there's been no history this evening. Nobody had ever won 4 matches in a row, and Delhi's run has been halted at 3. So it'll be their second defeat in 5 games. As Civic Chakraborty releases Malouda, who always wants the ball. Malouda deserves a goal, actually. He's worked very hard. Long range try. Not a very profitable one from Vinicius.
No, last minute. Game's done now. You can just tell, looking at Gadze in front and Malouda, heads are down. Body language tells you that they know the game's up now.
It's looking like a red letter day for Nicholas Anelka. Just 1 minute remaining. Well, I think it augurs well for the league that the sides are so competitive. Maybe nobody's going to run away with it. Yeah, it's another foul by Mulder. Yellow card, Mulder as well.
He's angry. He's got beat. He just left a little one in there.
It's still only 3 for Delhi players as opposed to 7 for Mumbai, so we've had 10 tonight. Second yellow card of the season for the Dutchman. No complaint. But yet I still insist it's not been a dirty game.
Oh, I think you're right, John. I've got to mention tonight Nicholas Anelka and his team selection before the game. And his change of formation, the way he put Sonny Norde. That for me was a big call tonight, and he got it absolutely right. And his man up there has produced for him. Chetri's got the goals, quite rightly the man of the match. But Norde just behind him.
5 added minutes. Well, the 5 minutes, he must to get a third goal, or Delhi to pull 2 back and get a point. Seems very unlikely right now, but Florent Malouda may have other ideas. Dragged back by Piquion, who sensibly doesn't foul him. Chakraborty. Disappointing news for Mumbai is that one of their excellent young players is out of the action at the moment as well. They've got some really promising youngsters. But Brandon Fernandez, I'm told, has a quad injury, which is going to keep him out for some time. And no Benishour tonight, the Tunisian, not included in the squad.
That's good play here. They're keeping the ball. The game's won. Why get the ball forward, let them chase, enjoy this little moment you get when there's 4 minutes to go and you're well in front.
Means that every single team has now recorded a victory. Pune and Delhi have both won 3 matches. Kolkata, Goa and Chennai have won 2. Kerala, North East and Mumbai will have all won 1 match at the conclusion of this evening. That's how competitive it is. There's been a decent pace to the game as well, despite the heat. As you and I have commented most of the day how warm it's been in Mumbai today. Stifling sort of a heat.
You're totally hoping that the players are acclimatised to the heat of India, but like you say, Kerala can be different to the heat, different to Delhi or to Mumbai. And wherever you go, it's just different acclimatisation and different conditions to cope with.
Vinicius was never going to win that one. I mean, all right, he's got the ball, but he took the man from behind in the tackle, and it's a free kick. They really are playing out the time here now. But the owners of Mumbai City will be delightful with this victory, which was so imperative for them this evening. Maybe they've not quite finished yet. Maybe there's time to mount one last meaningful raid.
They could do. It's 2 against 1 on the far side.
Ashutosh, who's stayed up front, hasn't he? He's a right fullback normally, is Ashutosh.
He's playing wide right in the final 10 minutes, John, of the game, and Just the three sat in the middle still, just holding the fort for Mumbai. Bustos, Aguilera and Pratash, just in case. And they have actually screened that back four really well tonight. We've not really seen Malouda get on the ball too much in good areas in the middle of the pitch and cause trouble.
No, or Robin Singh, who's there with it now. They've worked hard of Delhi, but they've just haven't had that inspiration that they managed the other evening with that late Gadza goal.
Yeah, they've been well marshalled, defended really well of Mumbai tonight. Been very impressed with them as a team defensively from the front into the back, and the keeper has been excellent as well.
Delhi have got a belated corner. Gadza there, looking to make it 3-3 for himself, even if his team doesn't get anything out of the evening. It would be a nice personal milestone if he could score. This could be his last chance. We're deep into added time here in Mumbai. Roberto Carlos still looking for a consolation goal. It won't come from that. Risa to pick it up. So go on, sling another one in there. Let's have something to take away. Off the top of the crossbar. Lovely cross, decent header, and Robin Singh unlucky.
Yeah, I mentioned the right back's crosses were too high. Malouda's crosses are not too high. They're nice and flat, and if the striker gets there first, he can do that.
Well, Robin Singh's one header in the competition came from a header, and he's unlucky there because it's just spiraled over the top of the crossbar.
Yeah, he was unlucky. I'm pleased for the keeper. He'll get a clean sheet tonight. He deserves one.
This ball's been excellent. This is worth the chase. Singh on O'Day, who hoofs it out around the stadium, I would think, just about. Chakraborty, nobody much to aim at. Throws it short. Singh.
He might shoot.
Risa, he may well shoot, yeah. And he's still got the chance. It's on that deadly left foot of his. It was. Swung right for Surik Chakraborty. We know he can cross him in, but he chooses to go onto his left foot as well. Oh, he's going to have a go. He is going to have a go, and it sails over the top. Worthy effort.
And his wrong foot as well. It's a decent strike. Actually got a little bob as he hit it, and it flew. The ball flew through the air. I think that should be it tonight, John. Enjoyable game, and the home team off the mark.
We've seen some good long-range strikes, haven't we? Subhash Singh with the one from about 40 yards that hit the crossbar. Robin Singh hitting the crossbar a minute or two ago. But this has been Mumbai City's night, without question. And the referee raises his arm. That is it. 2 goals from Sunil Chetri. One in each half of one. Nicholas Anelka, his first victory as a coach. He goes to shake hands with his Brazilian counterpart, Roberto Carlos. Good respect between the two of them. But a red letter night as the fireworks light up the sky in Mumbai. They're off the mark. Chetri's goals have given Mumbai their first victory by 2 goals to 0 against Delhi Dynamos.